in the shadows of ancient temples, war drums echo once more. What began as whispers along the Thai-Cambodian border exploded into fire. Civilians dead, jets scrambled. A centuries-old rivalry reignited, with modern weapons and ancient rage. This isn't just a skirmish, it's a crisis unfolding before the world's eyes. At least 12 people are dead, including 9 civilians and a Thai soldier, after the Thai-Cambodian border erupted in its most violent clash in over a decade. What began on the morning of July 24th near the ancient Ta Muan Thom and Ta Krabi temples, disputed relics of a centuries-old feud, soon spiraled into a full-blown military confrontation, shattering the uneasy calm along the 817-kilometre frontier. As dawn broke, Thai officials alleged Cambodian forces had launched the first strike, using drones and rocket-propelled grenades to target Thai positions.
Around 8 a.m. local time, there were reports of gunfire. We are currently investigating the details. We need more information as the situation requires caution and prudence, and we must adhere to international law.
Within hours, Thailand escalated its response. 6 F-16 fighter jets were scrambled from Ubon Ratchathani Air Base, striking targets identified by Bangkok as Cambodian military positions. Rear Admiral Surasant Kongsiri, Thailand's border conflict spokesperson, accused Cambodian forces of initiating hostilities near Ta Muan Temple and intensifying the assault with heavy artillery fire.
At 08:20, the Cambodian military personnel opened fire across from the Mopa base, approximately 200 meters east of Ta Muan Temple, forcing the Thai side to return fire. Currently, the Cambodian side has deployed heavy weapons, such as the M21 multiple rocket launchers and 122mm artillery, causing damage to Thai civilian homes and public facilities along the border, including their residential houses, as well as the border area development center in Gap Cheung district in Surin province. The Thai side has evacuated civilians from affected areas for safety. However, there have been 3 serious injuries, including a 5-year-old boy, and 1 death reported in the Phnom Dong Rak border community in Surin province.
Cambodia quickly rejected the allegations, insisting it was Thailand that initiated the assault, accusing Thai troops of crossing into its territory and launching a premeditated attack. Phnom Penh described the airstrikes as brutal military aggression, alleging that bombs fell perilously close to a pagoda and struck civilian roads in Odar Menchie province.
In the early hours of July 24th, Thai armed forces launched unprovoked, premeditated attacks on Cambodian positions near Ta Muan Thom Temple, Ta Krabi Temple, and Mam Bay in Preah Vihear and Odar Menchie provinces. This military aggression poses a serious threat to peace and stability along our shared border and reflects a blatant disregard for regional norms and international law. The royal government of Cambodia strongly condemns these reckless and hostile actions. In line with Article 51 of the UN Charter, Cambodia reserves its right to self-defense and will take all necessary measures to protect its sovereignty, territorial integrity, and the safety of its people. We urge the international community to take note of this violation and call on Thailand to cease its aggression and return to dialogue.
Prime Minister Hun Manet declared that Cambodia had no choice but to respond with armed force against what he called an armed invasion.
The royal government of Cambodia, relevant ministries, institutions, and provincial authorities, especially Cambodia's armed forces, have been and continue to act with utmost determination and bravery in defending the nation's sovereignty, territorial integrity, and supreme interests, both on the military and diplomatic fronts, while also assisting fellow citizens affected by the Thai military's aggression at this time.
In Thailand's Surin province, the cost of war was felt swiftly and deeply. rockets rained down on civilian neighbourhoods. 9 non-combatants, including children, were killed. A hospital sustained serious damage, prompting Thai officials to raise accusations of war crimes. Rear Admiral Surasant Kongsiri confirmed the evacuation of 40,000 residents from 86 villages. All checkpoints to Cambodia were closed indefinitely. Border towns turned into ghost corridors as families fled and convoys moved through smouldering landscapes once known for their ancient ruins. By midday, the diplomatic fabric holding both nations together had frayed. Thailand and Cambodia expelled each other's ambassadors, recalled consular staff from both capitals, and issued urgent travel warnings. Trade routes and crossings, lifelines for border economies, were shut down. The conflict had evolved from a border skirmish into a regional crisis with global attention.
First, regarding the border control measures, as the spokesperson for Security Affairs has already stated, let me add that whereas the Ad Hoc Center has always noted we had not closed the border crossings but only tightened the controls for the purpose of combating transnational organized crime and for the safety and security of our brothers and sisters in the border areas. However, now, as the spokesperson has just shared, given the current situation, it is necessary for Thailand to close various border points for the purpose of protecting our sovereignty, territorial integrity, and the safety of the people in the border areas.
Thailand insisted the airstrikes were defensive and proportionate, an immediate response to unprovoked aggression. At the same time, disturbing reports emerged of landmines discovered along the conflict zone. Bangkok claimed they had been newly planted. Phnom Penh dismissed the allegations as propaganda, pointing instead to leftover mines from decades of conflict. As troops fortified positions, the international community began to mobilize. ASEAN called for an emergency session. China, a key partner to both sides, urged restraint and quietly offered to mediate. China's foreign ministry voiced deep concern over the Thailand-Cambodia clashes and urged both sides to resolve tensions through dialogue.
泰国和柬埔寨两国都是中国的友好邻邦。
Thailand and Cambodia are both friendly neighbors of China and important members of ASEAN. Good neighborliness and friendship and proper handling of differences are in the fundamental and long-term interests of both sides. We are deeply concerned about the current developments and hope that the two sides will properly resolve the issues through dialogue and consultation. Based on the common interests and demands of regional countries, China, adhering to a fair and just position, has and will continue to exercise its own way to persuade and promote talks, and play a constructive role in promoting the easing of tensions and cooling down.
发挥建设性作用。
As war clouds gather over sacred ground, the next move rests between diplomacy or devastation.